there is nothing more unifying than the idea of music reaching across borders to bridge people. Music Knows No Borders is really not a new programming idea at VPAC. It's just a way of bringing attention to what we already do. However, I'll also say that in the current climate, it was important for us to really talk about what is the value of arts, especially international artists, in a time where our nation is deeply introspective about immigration, about diversity, about the free flow of individuals across borders. And I will say this, music doesn't discriminate. Music doesn't know borders. Music actually moves through cultures, through people, and through time. And I can think of no better way that we can participate in that dialogue and support it than to present artists from around the world across many genres and disciplines. One of the first things we did under the banner of Music Knows No Borders is produce a day-long festival with 70 artists from 13 nations. The first half of the day was a free festival on the VPAC lawn and courtyard, and the second half of the day, the evening, was a performance of the Nile Project in VPAC's Great Hall. The Nile Project is extraordinary. Not only are they 12 artists from 7 nations in Africa, but they bring together the musical traditions, the languages, the cultures, and the history of those nations, and they bring them together around the idea of what are our shared resources, in this case, the Nile River. When I first planned Global Currents, the drought was still at its worst 6 or 8 months ago before we had all the rain this winter. And I thought, wouldn't it be great to have like one great big rain dance? So our first Music Knows No Borders festival was really a great kickoff to what I think is going to be one of the most important parts of VPAC's programming going forward. Next year is going to be really exciting. In addition to all of our usual artists and series, we are presenting 11 artists under the banner of Music Knows No Borders. These are artists from Cuba, Iraq, Iran, Pakistan. It's not a series that is dependent on any one kind of music or one kind of performance, and really even to any one kind of audience. And so Music Knows No Borders is in many ways VPAC's really strong statement about what it can provide to the artistic community, to the Los Angeles audience, and also what it can provide to the world, because it is our obligation to support artists from around the world and support the idea that when artists circulate through the world, they bring with them cultural unity.